YouTube, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. We are in Baltimore, Maryland at the port. Supposed to be picking up some ag equipment. I'm going to New York. I'm going to pick it up today, hold it for the weekend, deliver it on Monday. I kind of miss doing my own stuff. This is the second day in a row I've had to sit and wait and twiddle my thumbs. Not waiting for a load, but just things that wasn't done on operation side or dispatch side. Like yesterday, day before yesterday, I was picking up my second load. I didn't record it because things just happened so fast, but I went to CMC Steel, picked up a load of rebar. Now when I got my paperwork, it said you gotta call and make an appointment. Now, I'm a company driver. Typically, that's supposed to be done by dispatcher operations. But I called anyway. I called and I was like, I didn't make an appointment for delivery. It was like, mind you, this was day for yesterday. That was Tuesday. Yeah, because I picked up Monday. So it was Tuesday. Yeah, picked up Tuesday. So I get the paperwork. I call. It was like, oh, we don't have a next available delivery to the 19th. I'm like, the 19th? That's almost a week from there. And I was like, I know they want me to hold on to no load for no week. So I just made the appointment for the 19th anyway, just in case I did have to hold on to it. So I called dispatch and I told them, it was like, well, they sent the customer an email and they never got a response. So they just assumed, I guess they assumed that it was going to put an appointment in there. Mind you, it was 24 hours in advance. The company, the deliveries, they said they needed 48 hours in advance. So nobody put me in a system for delivery. So they said they're going to call and try to figure it out, see if they can get somebody to get me in. So I'm waiting. And as I'm waiting, I get loaded. So I get loaded, strapped down, secure, stuff like that. No, I didn't get loaded yet. They called me back and she was like, did you get loaded? I was like, no, I'm still waiting in line to get loaded. She was like, well, just leave. Don't take the load, just leave. We'll give you another load. I was like, all right, fine. So I leave. I get about 10 minutes down the road. Dispatcher calls me back. She was like, oh, they can take you tomorrow. Can you go get loaded now? Mind you, I got 3 hours on my clock. Whole clock. 14, I'm caught up with the 11 and everything. I got 3 hours left on my whole clock. So now I got to try to turn around, go back, get loaded. And I was going home because the delivery is like an hour from my house. And I actually have to go past the house to deliver. So I was like, I'm just going to, load up and go home. So I just made it by that much. I think I made it home with like 7 minutes to spare on my clock. So it's been very eventful. So today I'm at the port. Yesterday they sent me a load after I dropped off that steel. Of course I get there. Oh, I forgot this part. I get there to deliver, and they don't have me on the list to deliver. Mind you, I get there, I untarp, I unstrap, this, that, and third. I get my paperwork, and they're like, we don't have you on the list for delivery today. The guy was like, matter of fact, I was the one that talked to you yesterday and said you couldn't come to the 19th. I was like, well, my dispatch called and said, y'all could squeeze me in. He was like, I didn't talk to nobody over there. I was like, they gave you wrong information. I said, bro, like, you can't be serious. So called dispatch again. I was like, they're saying they're not unloading it. I have to wait till the 19th. She was like, well, let me call and try to figure this out. This, that, and the third. Mind you, they told me I had to get out of line and go to like the Loves or something down the street. So now I'm restrapping the load. So I get to the last strap, tightening down, boy come outside. Oh, we can get you in. There was a note left on the desk that nobody saw. And we gonna get you in, this, that, and the third. He was like, I know you're gonna hate me. I was like, literally after I retightened down the whole load, he said, I was like, all right, man, it's like, it's all right. So we finally get that offloaded. Then we head to New Holland, PA. It's what's that place called? Holland Agricultural. So we switched out our flatbed. Now we got a Stepdeck. So now we're at the port. Went to go check in, and they didn't put my name in the Emoto system to pick up the load. Because you know when you come into the port, the truck and you have to be ready, put on the truck to enter the port. So somebody didn't do that. Mind you, they gave me this load like 11 o'clock yesterday morning. Between now and then, nobody was like, oh yeah, he going to the port. We got to put his name on the truck so he can get into the port. So now I got to sit here, and mind you, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. They're in North Dakota, so they don't get in for at least another hour. So I called the 24-hour line, and he was like, there's nobody in the office. There's nothing we can do right now. You have to wait for somebody to get in, and he'll get with the people that handle the zone down here, which I guess I'm assuming is the people that are supposed to put me in the system to get into the port and see what happens. So now I'm just playing the waiting game. So yeah. This will be my second time going to New York. That's my first delivered up by Albany, and I'm going back up by Albany again. This one's one pick, and I got 2 stopper. So I think it's 3 pieces of equipment. So the first stop gets 2 pieces, the second stop gets 1 piece. So it just says ag equipment. I don't know what it is yet, so I guess I'll figure it out when I get in there eventually. I literally got down here early enough so I wouldn't have to sit in none of the lines and all the other stuff, and I can't even get in. So I'm doing my part. I'm trying. But it's getting very a little aggravating. So just when I was owner op, I had to do all that stuff myself. So I had to make sure it was done. Now it was like basically dependent on other people to do it, and they're not done. So we'll see how long this takes. This dude said once they put it in the system, it takes like 45 minutes to update. So I'm gonna be sitting here for at least 2 hours. So I guess I'll go back here and make me something to eat, and watch some TV or something, I guess. And I'll get back with y'all when I hear something.
I guess they must have got a couple because they gave me one more too. They threw one last night. Hey, yeah.
Getting loaded. I'm gonna run in my mouth. Forgot to grab a camera. But that's number one. Yeah, I'll bring 2 more out. Yeah, I'll bring out 2 more. That might be my other one right there. 100. I gotta top them off with fuel before they put them on the trailer. Oh, that one ain't mine. Whoop. 90?
Yeah, 190.
That ain't mine. He got a little bit of everything.
I don't think so. That's it.
They definitely ain't fitting.
They supposed to.
They should have put that one on first.
Yeah.
He probably got 3 stops. That's probably his last stop.
Doesn't matter. It's put that one in the middle. No, in the middle. Or last one.
That ain't fitting. Yeah, that definitely. It's gonna hang off the ass.
Oh, it's the same, but I was gonna do.
He's gonna take it just like that, I guarantee. There you go. as the wheels get on there, that's all they worried about. Getting close. They ain't on there. Look, he looking like, uh-oh. And you only need a little bit. All right, keep going. A little bit more. It's gonna be oversized. That shit gonna hang off the ass. Yeah, you should have put that up. But y'all the one loading the damn truck. Why y'all should have known that. Y'all the ones driving one on there.
You know that stick out, you know.
Yeah.
They should them turn around, you know. Go with that little front bucket that way and get more forward, you know. Then you can put that bucket inside.
Yeah, they gotta come off again.
I got 3 stops, but you know, one of them is they can't.
So now you only got 2 stops.
Yeah, 2 stops. But I don't know. They're still deciding. You know.
All right.
I'm just worried about the price of the money. You know.
Oh yeah, cause you lose a stop.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes they do pay the same price.
You still should get paid the same thing.
Yeah.
You good? That joint got funny front
That's
wheel
a
on it.
racing one. Got lucky without backing, you know?
Huh?
You don't have a back as is. It's a good one, you know? Just put the chance, not strap. What? They try to probably reload it.
Well, they should have did that in the beginning.
But I still don't know if it's in. Because they have the...
Gonna find out. Well, they can move it off. They can dump it. They can drop it and move it to the side.
But it will not save a lot.
We're gonna find out. Need that for gripping power. How about he driving that boat fast as hell?
Well, he got the second stop. This is the last stop.
Guess what? He got some extra work ahead of him.
Put the truck a little bit on the side.
They on there now. You good now?
I had to turn around.
No, he gonna drop it down the side. He gonna drop it on an angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he good.
Well, it's safe, like 5 foot safe, you know? It's an upper deck. Just having space.
Yeah. All right, just waiting on my last one. That's crazy. I was here for all these. I'm gonna be the last one to get done. Yep.
What channel?
Against the World Logistics.
Against the world logistics.
Yep. Me against the world.
This says against the broker.
Yeah, how about that? How about that? Why are you taking all the dunnage off?
Pocket.
Oh man.
I don't know why. You have at the side, you see? They can put the root on the side, on top of the ground. But I had to.
That's like might be my last one. There it is. Oh, that ain't got no bucket either. Last one, folks. That ain't got a bucket either. Okay, save me a strap. I can throw 2 chains and go about my business. I ain't got no buckets on mine. I ain't got no buckets on mine. I just throw 2 chains and go about my business.
I got 1 bucket, and that's about it.
Oh, you only got 1 bucket too? Okay. Yeah, I got 1 bucket on the first one, the blue one, the 75.
My blue one's no buckets.
My red ones are no buckets. No buckets of the tiny little racing tires in the front.
We gotta pull the tractors up before we bump the dock, or?
No, well, you park right here, and then go check in, and they drive them on there for you.
Oh.
It's everybody's first time.
Yeah, I know.
Looking for 1263. I gotta finish putting fuel in here. Get to load these up, go home, and they don't get delivered till Monday. One 260, you good? Do this paperwork, and then we gotta chain them down. Be right back.
Are you doing for Instagram?
Nah, YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
How much did that little thing cost you?
About 400.
400?
Yeah. man said he ain't coming over there. He said he gonna chain up over there. Damn, it's 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
Man, like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, folks, all chained up and ready to go. Lowe's going home for the weekend. Delivers on Monday, so we'll leave out Sunday sometime and get it delivered. It's like a 4-hour drive from the house, so ain't that bad. All right, see y'all folks in New York. All right, folks, we made it to our first stop. It's pouring down rain, but I figured I'd get y'all a little footage anyway. We got two of the tractors off. They're over there. So we got one more stop left. Got interesting loading dock here. Got basically back up to those little concrete barriers, and depends on the size of your trailer. I was over there where that drive van was at, but it was too high, so I had to come over here with a little lower because those tractors I had only 2-wheel drive, so they would have made it. This one's 4-wheel drive. The other two were only 2-wheel drive, so. But yeah, we got the first two off. Now about the other one's about 40 minutes from here. I go drop that one off. They haven't given us a reload yet, so we're gonna see where we're going. Last time we was up this way, we ended up deadheading to Jersey, so to CMC. So we'll see if we do the same thing today. So I'll get back with y'all. All right, folks, made it to our last stop. Still raining though. See, when we loaded it, we had rain. Now you took a little chunk out of the wood, but I guess that's okay. So, we gotta straighten that up there, bro. All right, it's starting to pour down raining. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. What's going on, folks? Back at it. Getting a little dark. So, we dropped that load off earlier in New York. Then they had us deadhead to Shippensburg, PA, which is about 6 hours. So we got heading out there long ago, so I kind of had to rush and check in and stuff. So here's what we got. On our way to Massachusetts. Should be there tomorrow sometime. We got about 3.5 hours left on our drive clock, so stopping this time not gonna be hard to find somewhere to park. Well, I guess we're going to try to figure it out. So why does it seem dark? I might have to replay this. This footage seems dark. I could barely see it through the lens. Well, I get some bungees wrapped around these chains. bungees. All right, let me get some bungees, wrap around that chain, and I'll see y'all. All right, folks, made it to Massachusetts. Not a bad ride. Just hate going through, no matter which way you go through New York, whether it's George Washington or I took 287 over today. 287 is not as bad as George Washington, but it's still bad. So, yeah, we had Sunbelt. Trying to get unloaded. Wait for him to lower the dock. It has a crank handle like the trailer. And I think he got it in high gear. That damn thing going down slow as hell. But we're unsecured, took our chains and stuff off. So just waiting for him to finish lowering us down so he can get it off. And then we head back to PA. Now when I say I got more empty miles than I got loaded miles, I got more empty miles than I do loaded. I mean I don't mind because I get paid regardless, but I've got paid for more empty miles than loaded miles since I've been here. Because all my loads is basically from my first load when I deadheaded from South Carolina to Virginia. Then it went from Virginia to, where did I drop my first load off at? Can't even remember. It was Virginia to, I think it might have been New York. Yeah, it went to New York. Then we deadheaded from New York to Jersey. Went from Jersey, it delivered in PA. Then we picked up and went back to New York. Then deadheaded from New York back to PA. We picked up in PA yesterday. Now we're in Massachusetts. Now we're going back to basically where we picked up from in PA. So we got to basically 8-hour deadhead back to pick up our next load. That's going to Philly, and then I'll take my hometown. So it picks up tomorrow, delivers tomorrow, and then I think they're going to send me home till Tuesday. So, I mean, but at least I get paid a deadhead here. So, whether it's something on the trailer or something not, I still get paid. So, I already, ain't no big deal. But I got me a nice step deck I get to haul. I'm doing the equipment that I want, getting the experience that I need. So, everything's a learning curve. I'm learning a little bit of everything. So, I got, this is my 4th load. So, you have to send in pictures of your first 5 loads that basically critique it, make sure everything is strapped down right, chained down right, and stuff like that. So, I got one more load before I don't have to send those in anymore. So, but I still might send some in here and there of ones I'm not sure of. You can always call safety. You send in pictures or whatever. If you're not sure where to, chain something down or mount somewhere secure it, and they'll send pictures back with like circles, or they'll explain to you over the phone where they want you to secure it and stuff like that. So you can't go wrong. So he's looks like he's almost done lowering it down. Now we can get this off, and then we can take that nice ride down to PA, right outside of Shippensburg, because everything got messed up yesterday. I think every load I've done had some type of hiccup, except for the first one. The second one, they couldn't figure out a delivery appointment. All right. The third one, which was the one right before this, my brain is just fried right now. I can't remember nothing. But I know yesterday when I got dispatched to go pick, I was supposed to go to JLG. They have 2 JLGs. One's in Shippensburg and one in McConnellsburg. So when my dispatcher first called me in the morning, she was like, just head to Shippensburg. There's a JLG there, you'll pick up there. I'm like, all right. Well, somewhere in between my 5.5-hour, 6-hour ride, they changed it. To me they changed me picking up in Shippensburg to picking up in McConnellsburg. Now, Shippensburg closes at 11 p.m. McConnellsburg closes. Looking for me?
Is there any way you could like lift your bags or anything? Because I'm almost at the bottom of my thing and we still have.
All right.
A lot to go.
Let's see. Now, that's the only problem with these low-profile trailers. They're a little too low for some of these places. I gotta set air to it. Gotta set air. And let it raise. That's good right there. But I can't. Once it start raising, it gotta go till it stops. If I turn the notch, it's just gonna go back down.
When you went back, it went forward because you got your.
Oh, it's catching right there. All right. Now we got to move forward a little bit. But not a rubber. The bump rubber is catching. There we go. Now we're level. No problem. See that temperature? 28 degrees. Some people just built different. This man out here in shorts. No. There's just no way. Some people just built different. Alright folks, all loaded. Gotta chain it down. This is about twice the size of the one I had yesterday. Hey, we gonna make it work. Might just slide these axles back though. I think it's 40,000 pounds. We're not gonna do it until we get our paperwork. And then we gotta scale it, so let's start getting some securement out. This is freaking cold, man. I'm back with y'all. Alright folks, all done. Didn't take me long, about half hour. I don't even think it took me that long. And in PA, you have to put a chain over the boom or bucket or whatever device you got, like on that one, the forks or whatever. You got to put a chain over it, or it's a $300 fine. So But yeah, we all strapped down and ready to go. I didn't want to angle those out that far, but the closest pocket is here, and they don't like us wrapping around steak pockets, so that was the closest one. So, but we good to go. We ain't gotta go far. We're going to Philly, and I think we're home after that. I think that's what she told me. So it's about a 3-hour drive. Right out there by the airport. We're gonna go drop this off, and that might be it. So I'll see y'all folks when we get to Philly. All right, folks, made it to our destination here in Philly. We are unchained. Got our paperwork signed. Now we're just waiting for them to come out and roll this bad boy off. And I thought I was going home for the rest of the week, but I'm not. They sent me another load. I mean, I ain't complaining. So we're picking up, we're going back to where we just picked up from. So we're gonna deadhead 176 miles. Back to where we picked up earlier. And that one's going to Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut. And then they told me to deadhead home after that. So we'll be home tomorrow afternoon, depending on traffic. So we'll pick up tomorrow. We're going to go home for the night. We're going to leave out probably like 5 in the morning. We'll get there like 7:30. And, well, damn.
Yeah.
Look like you about to change a tire.
I tried to use my little half-inch at one point when I first saw the bolt. Next to nothing. It would like torque it like it was trying to turn it too hard.
Damn.
They attached this son of a gun to it.
Oh,
I was like,
see.
whoa. I'm now tempted to get like a 2-cycle engine to put out here.
Oh, gosh.
Just to cycle up and down.
Well,
That's how it goes.
that definitely makes life a lot easier.
See what I mean? 30 seconds and 5 minutes cranking it.
All right. I need to back up a couple feet.
Must sound like a weird request.
What's up?
But can you push that ramp back 6 inches?
You want me to push the ramp back 6 inches?
Doesn't take much, but one of the chains on the right side is like one link is caught under it, but it's too heavy to pull.
All right. So, yeah, I forgot where I left off, but we dead at 160. We're gonna leave the house about 4:35. Dead at 176 miles back to McConnellsburg. It goes to Hartford, and for Hartford home. So we'll be home Friday early afternoon, give or take. Cause it's like, I think it's like a 6-hour drive if I'm not mistaken. But coming back home is a little shorter because it's not as many miles. So hopefully we'll run into no major traffic or anything. Because it's, a little earlier in the day. That'd be nice, but we'll see. Whatever it is, we'll get it done. So he's about to unload this thing.
Yeah, pushed it right off.
There you go.
I put an extra shock behind or in front of the one wheel. Just in case, you never know. Dude, I almost flipped one of these buggies with the dumper. I almost flipped one this morning.
Oh no. Well, that ain't good.
That the little pedal that you can stand on goes up.
Well, that ain't good.
And it spun back. I was like, whoa!
Oh gosh.
Yeah, pull this bitch off. I just don't know where I'm going to put it.
Yeah.
She's new.
Be gentle.
Oh yeah. Be surprised I get into some place where I'm just like, I'm 6'4", man.
Oh yeah, the guy that put it on, he was a little shorter than you were.
Like, who's doing this kind of shit?
He was a little shorter. Don't worry, I gotta go right back there in the morning.
She ain't been on there long. 3 hours.
Don't take much for these things. These things hang. There we go.
This place is just muddy as hell. I need to get some damn floor mats in my truck because there's just that one rubber flooring and that shit just filthy. I had to buy a Swiffer set and keep mopping the damn thing every day. That shit getting annoying. We don't want you to do that.
That's all I need. It ain't my day like that.
That'd be all I need. They're gonna be like, sir, what happened? I'm like,
I ain't some shit.
I don't know. He was up 1 minute and down the next.
Yep.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much straight. You know you can turn this axle. Good morning, folks. Yeah, it's cold. Checking back in. We're back at JLG McConnellsburg. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and it's it's pretty busy. Got about 1, 2, 3 EWI trucks. Well, it was more than that. 2 of them left already. So, just waiting for them to put our equipment on here so we can chain it down and go. Might be able to deliver today too, because they're close to a 5. So, if we get out of here within the next half hour, 45 minutes.
Where you going?
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah, exactly.
I just came from that area.
Yeah, I came from there. That's all they sent me. They sent me either New York, Massachusetts, or Connecticut.
Went there, went back.
Yep. Went up there, dropped, dead headed back down. Went back up, dead headed back down. Going back up, dead heading back.
Why the hell? You've been doing like old showrooms then, huh?
I got more empty miles than I got loaded miles. Yeah. So we're going up to Connecticut. And we're going to see if we can deliver today. Turn back around and drive some of it. That way we can get back home first thing in the we can get back home first thing tomorrow and start our little break. So we'll be going back out on Tuesday, most likely. So we'll just run Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and go back out Tuesday. Just waiting to see what else we're doing. I think I already know what we're getting, but I'm just waiting for them to bring it over. And that Prime driver does not have enough chains on that damn. Mind my business. That don't look like enough. But hey, what do I know? I knew. He might know more than me. Up. Here she comes. Thank you, sir. So, we can short chain the front, but we can't short chain the back. And there's no anchor points on the side, so we're gonna have to go one chain here, chain on the other side, so that's 2. No anchor points over here. we got this triangle point of this, so we could short chain there. We gotta run a chain over this. Alright. We get to running some chains. Go back. YouTube, good morning. We are in Connecticut. Making our delivery. It is 21 degrees. It feels like somewhere in the negative. They opened at 7, but apparently the guys that unload and stuff like that don't come until 8:30, which I don't get it. Then just don't open the stores at 8:30. Like there's nobody here but one guy at 7 o'clock. There's nobody here to do anything. So he's like, oh, nobody really comes in until 8:30. So now I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs, waiting for somebody to come take this Skywalker off my trailer. Because originally we were supposed to deadhead home after this load. I really gotta get used to this company stuff, because usually when somebody tells me something, that's what I stick with. And I can see that's not the case. Because yesterday, as I'm driving, like 4 or 5 messages pop up in the tablet. That usually means they send you a load. So I'm thinking to myself, like, you just told me yesterday that I was going to deliver and go home. Now you send me a load. Now, mind you, I'm already running low on hours. So me dropping off here and deadheading home, I would have made it. But now, a lot of things went wrong yesterday. After I picked up, I got stuck not in 1, not 2, but 3 accidents that just screwed my whole day. One accident set me back about a half an hour. The second accident on 78 set me back almost a whole hour. Like, they literally shut down both sides of the highway. Like, everybody was parked, trucks off, just sitting there doing nothing. Lost an hour there. And then, for some apparent reason, I was supposed to be going 84. For some apparent reason, my navigation rerouted and I wasn't paying attention, and that shit put me on 95. When I say parking lot, it literally took me about 2-3 hours just to go like 20 miles. Like, it was just I was just losing so much time. Like, I just had, like, by the time I pulled over, I think I had like 20 minutes left on my clock total. And I was still an hour away from where I had to deliver. So when I woke up this morning, I had 13 hours and 23 minutes on my 7 total. That's all I got. It took me an hour to get here, and now I'm just sitting. Right now it's 7:30, so that's coming off my 14. And I still gotta drive 110 miles north to go pick up the next load. And then I gotta come back down. So, yeah, cutting it kind of close today. But, because it's the holiday weekend, you know, it's Friday, it's Christmas, people are gonna be traveling. And then getting through Connecticut and New York on a Friday when it's not a holiday is bad enough. So it's going to be even worse. So taking to George Washington is going to be a no-go. The Vincent Kumo is going to be a no-go. I'm going to have to see if I can just take the long way around and not hit any traffic. And hopefully I make it home with the hours that I got. Because what I'm thinking I might have to do is take 84. Take 84 to 87, 87 to 287, 287 to 95. That way I can avoid both of those bridges.
it adds like an hour to the trip. But I think I'm gonna sit in traffic for a whole lot longer than an hour. So as long as I don't hit no traffic on that route, I'll be fine. Or at least get me as close to home as possible where I can just have my wife come get me. I'll just park in like Bordentown or something and just leave the truck there and just have her come get me and I'll just pick it back up. Whatever. Because the load I pick up today doesn't have to be delivered till Tuesday. So. But yeah, that's my situation right now. Just watching everybody do nothing. Now the sun's rising and shit all in my damn face. So, but when they when they get to me, then I'll let you know. Cause damn, bro, this is gonna be one of them days. It's gonna be one of them days. So, yeah. I'll be back.